in half my life, devoting half my life to this, especially after getting released in 2014, coming back in the best shape, best conditioned athlete in the entire WWE. And WWE is a place that they reward my hard work. So they give me the opportunity, but that's all they give me. They give me opportunity, but it's up to me to rise to the occasion. So I believe that I improve every single week in my matches, in my promo, even media interviews, very important. Yeah. So this is just the beginning. I keep on improving, and I'm soon to be two-time WWE champion.
Me preguntó que cómo se siente después de regresar y de haber sido alguien que no era tan importante y relevante en la WWE, ahora ser uno de los que está en los carteles principales. Lo que dice Jinder es que justamente ha sido un regreso, le ha costado bastante, pero está muy orgulloso. Cuando llegó a SmackDown, que lo es drafted, justo le dicen que es la tierra de las oportunidades, y sí lo es. Y justamente ya ha sido campeón. En el 2014, después de que lo liberaron, se sentía bastante preocupado, pero ahora regresa justamente más fuerte, con la mejor condición. Que todo esto es lo que vale la pena, las entrevistas, el estar preparado en los rosters, los promocionales, todo eso es lo que cuenta, y que además va a ser el campeón de WWE por 2 ocasiones.
Esta noche se presenta ante un público muy conocedor de la lucha libre mexicana, entonces ¿cuál sería como su oferta para que todos se emocionen y darles el mejor espectáculo?
This night you will be with a public, with an audience that is very demanding, that knows a lot of wrestling. So what are you going to do? What is WWE going to do to amaze all that public that is so demanding?
We really have a world-class athlete from even my opponent, AJ Styles, very, very talented superstar. Our women's division, you know, they're putting on matches even better than or equal to our men's superstars. And of course we have the high flyers, we have Sin Cara here, you know, we have the heavyweights, we have the Bludgeon Brothers, we have myself, guys like Baron Corbin. So we have a good mix of talent. I believe everybody is going to be entertained. It's a family show. Kids will be there with their grandparents. And I wrestled in Mexico not only with WWE, but outside of WWE. And I know WWE fans here are not only demanding, they are very passionate, and they're very loud. So maybe they're going to boo me out the building, but that's not my objective. My objective is to keep my focus and defeat AJ Styles right here tonight.
Justamente sí, es un público muy demandante. Él ya ha estado aquí también, no solo no con WWE nada más, sino ha estado con otras, ahora viene con WWE. Sí, es un público muy demandante, es muy exigente, pero también es muy ruidoso y muy fanático. Y además la WWE tiene atletas profesionales, los cuales van a brindar el mejor espectáculo, lo cual incluye todo el talento de mujeres, de los voladores, donde está Sin Cara, y en general todo el roster, que van a dar lo mejor para ofrecer ese talento de tiro.
Jinder, well, first of all, good afternoon, welcome back to Mexico. What is your opinion about the Mexican wrestling with the famous high flyer moves?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Lucha Libre. You know, I know all the rich history here, Blue Demon and El Santos and you know, Dos Caras and Mil Mascara is very, very famous. So even modern times, guys like Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara here today, or Kalisto. I really, really enjoy the high-flying Lucha Libre action, and it definitely has a place in WWE. I see some of the other guys are inspired by Lucha Libre. Even my opponent, AJ Styles, you know, he's a high flyer. Things like springboard and all that, I believe, you know, some of the first people to do these moves are here in Mexico. So definitely the Mexican style has inspired many superstars, and the style has laid the foundation of what we have in WWE today. WWE takes the best of all the styles, whether it's Japanese, Mexican, you know, amateur mat wrestling. But yeah, I love Lucha Libre. It's very entertaining and lots of action. And I look forward to the next generation of Lucha Libre stars that are going to be in WWE.
Thank you so much.
Justamente Carmen, la lucha libre mexicana, es muy admirador de lo que es la lucha voladora de México, admira mucho a Sin Cara, Kalisto, todas las estrellas, Rey Mysterio, todos los voladores que han estado ahí. Justamente la WWE toma lo mejor de todo, de la lucha mexicana, de la lucha japonesa, de la lucha amateur, de todos los estilos y lo lleva. Está muy emocionado por el talento que está ahí, sobre todo por el talento que va a venir, la siguiente generación, y pues le emociona muchísimo como pudieron ver la lucha libre mexicana.
Quiero saber si nos puede explicar más la decisión de deshacerse de los hermanos Singh y cómo aproximar una lucha sin tenerlos en su esquina, ¿no? Porque todos estos últimos meses ha sido con los hermanos en su esquina, ¿no? ¿Cómo ahora pretende seguir enfrentando a ellos y sin ellos?
Could you talk a little bit about that you are leaving now the Singh brothers, and And now, how are you going to face your opponents, especially AJ Styles is asking, without the Singh brothers, when you usually use the Singh brothers to...
This is wrong information. Singh brothers are going nowhere. They're my insurance policy. They're still there, but I just got a little bit angry at them. You know, they are to make sure that I stay champion. I lost the WWE Championship, so who is to answer? So, for example, you have car insurance, right? When you crash your car, you're expected, you know, they expected to fix it. So same with Singh brothers. They're not going anywhere. I need the Singh brothers. Actually, one, unfortunately, I hurt him bad, so he's not here, but I have the one here tonight, and his job is to ensure that I win the WWE Championship tonight.
Los Singh Brothers son, esa es una información incorrecta, él no nos ha liberado. Los Singh Brothers son su póliza de seguro y justamente pues perdió el campeonato y alguien tenía que ser responsable. Por eso fueron ellos, como una póliza de carro. Cuando chocas el carro, pues la póliza se hace responsable y en este caso fueron los Singh Brothers porque perdió el campeonato.
And to add, sorry, I don't need the Singh Brothers. I'm plenty myself. The Singh Brothers are just there as an addition. You know, I know them for a long time before WWE, so you know, I said, hey, come join me, but I don't need them. I can win all the matches by myself. I can be Randy Orton by myself, Shinsuke Nakamura, and now even AJ Styles.
Que puede vencer a todos sin necesidad de los Singh Brothers. Simplemente estaban ahí, les dijo, vengan, únanse a mí, pero que él puede vender a AJ, a Randy Orton, a cualquiera de las superestrellas, porque él solo puede contra todos ellos.
What Mexican wrestlers do you think have the potential to reach WWE?
Which Mexican
from the current ones do you think will be able to reach the level to go to WWE?
Here in Mexico, you know what? I forgot his name. I wrestled him in one time, Arena Mexico, in Battle Royale. He wrestles for CMLL. No mask, long hair.
Voaldor Jr. Voaldor Jr.
Yeah, Voaldor Jr. Ah, yes. He's very, very good, very talented. He have charisma, his good looks, and I could see him coming WWE someday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Voaldor Jr., yes.
Voaldor Jr. cree que es muy talentoso y es uno de los que cree que puede ir a WWE.
You don't have any more of the Singh brothers. Let's guess. You don't have the Singh brothers. Would you like to have Drew McIntyre and Heath Slater again for the 3MB reunion?
Not right now. Someday, just like I was speaking earlier, it's a process, you know, before I'm at 3MB, now I'm single. I'm sure someday, just like Shield had a reunion, there will be a 3MB reunion, but I think the next 3MB reunion will be a lot more successful.
Yeah.
Justamente, bueno, que es un proceso, ahorita no ve la reunión, como dijo, pero que en un futuro como una reunión de Shield, claro que espera que haya una reunión.
En poco tiempo va a tener una lucha, un tour importante en la India. ¿Cómo te estás preparando para ese momento vital no solo para tu carrera, sino para la WWE como mercado, de ir a la India? ¿Y cómo lidia con esa presión, ¿no? Conforme se acerca la fecha?
India is in the corner. How are you preparing for that? Because it's very important, not just for you to go over there, but also for the company that is going to be in India. So it's how are you preparing and facing the pressure?
Yeah, this is the biggest match of my career, and it's also being called the biggest match in Indian history. My opponent is Triple H, and the match is next week, so very huge implications, and Triple H just sent out a tweet saying his job now is to ensure that the next generation of WWE superstars are up to par. He is the measuring stick. So, and to establish my own legacy, I have to defeat Triple H. You know, I have 1.3 billion people, you know, relying on me, hoping on me, but I have their well wishes, and I'm training very hard. I'm in best shape. I've actually even gained a little bit size, you know, size, strength, because I know Triple H is he's a very tough opponent, and he's very strong, his technique, but he is now the measuring stick, and I have to pass that test. I have to play the game successfully.
Sí, él es el combate más importante de su carrera, sabe eso, se está preparando, es el combate más importante de la historia incluso de India. Triple H ha dicho que él es la vara con la cual se van a medir los futuros talentos. Entonces justamente si él quiere trascender, si él quiere tener su legado, tiene que vencer a Triple H en su juego y tiene que poder hacerlo. Y se está preparando, que ganó volumen y fuerza justamente, que está entrenando con la más fuerte de su carrera y está dando todo para estar ahí y vencerlo.
A part of Drew McIntyre, which superstar of NXT would you like to face at the main roster right now?
Roderick Strong.
Roderick.
Yeah, Roderick Strong is excellent. Adam Cole's is excellent. Even the Sanity guys, I like Eric Young. I think he's going to find success on the main roster, just like Bobby Roode. He's going to be a big star. But there's a lot of talented superstars coming to NXT, and it's always interesting to see them on the main roster. Guys like Shinsuke Nakamura, as I mentioned, Bobby Roode, or the Ruby Riott, the Riot Squad that just debuted, or with Paige. We have Mandy Rose and Daria. It's very interesting to see the whole landscape can change overnight in one night, just like that.
Pregunta que quiénes más quisiera enfrentar además de Drew McIntyre y habla nuevamente de todos los talentos que mencionó, que están los Brothers Sanity, todos los talento que se está formando no solo en NXT, sino también los que han llegado de NXT, como Shinsuke, como Bobby Roode, justamente toda la legión que ahorita está formando, los de Paige y toda la legión que ahorita está. No repito todos los mismos, pero que justamente con ellos todos les gustaría enfrentar y ver qué sale de él.
Or even Cien Almas. Right, Mexican superstar La Sombra. Yeah, he has a lot of rich history here in Mexico. Wrestled many years here, Japan, all over the world. He's when he comes to main roster, he's got to be a big star.
Well, he has a Valette for that, right?
Yeah.
Y justo Cien Almas, ¿no? Que peleó también en Japón y que es una de las estrellas y cuando llegue al roster principal seguro va a ser uno de los máximos talentos.
Quisiera saber cómo ha visto el desarrollo de la lucha libre, la popularidad o el ascenso de la lucha libre en la India, ¿no? Porque nosotros lo podemos ver desde un punto de vista, pero de su lado es otra cosa, ¿no? Si ha funcionado realmente, si la superestrella de Jinder ha ayudado a que la lucha libre se vuelva popular en la India.
How have you seen the development of wrestling on India? He says that we see it from one side and we think that it's growing, but how do you see it from your side? What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's definitely growing. Actually, our #1 viewership is in India, television or whether it's digital, Twitter, YouTube, and it's only growing. It's snowballing. Such a huge population, and they, just like our Mexican fans, they have a huge appetite, a huge passion for WWE. And I think what will take it to the next level is even more Indian superstars. Just like, Mexico needs more representation in WWE, which I know they're actively pursuing all the time. WWE is recruiting, not only India and Mexico, but globally. WWE is such a global phenomenon, and I know it's definitely their goal to expand in all these markets, not just Mexico, but all of South America, Latin America. And the only way to do that is more superstars. So that's one of my goals as a WWE superstar, is inspire the next generation of athletes, of WWE superstars from wherever they are in the world, so they can make their country proud, their people proud, and ultimately WWE will grow. That's what I would like to see.
Que sí se ha visto justamente un crecimiento que ha sido como una bola de nieve, el crecimiento de la lucha en India. Está creciendo mucho el talento, no solo ahí, sino también habla del caso de México, y que WWE está buscando crecer en todos estos mercados, pero la única forma de crecer en Latinoamérica, en México, en India y en el resto de las partes del mundo es con talento, es la manera como lo van a hacer, y lo que está buscando Jinder es justamente impulsar todo ese talento para que puedan ser campeones de sus países como él lo es, y poder motivar toda esta gente y que siga creciendo más gente, más talento, y la WWE siga creciendo.
Dentro de sus trofeos que tiene en la lucha libre, sus cinturones, ¿en algún momento quisiera tener una máscara de un luchador para quitársela?
Among your many trophies and championships that you have won, would you like to have one mask that you have taken on top, one Mexican?
Yes, that would be someday if the feud gets that serious, maybe mask versus hair. Because I have glorious hair, I'm growing it long, so yeah, it would be cool. But like I said, I respect the history. I respect what the mask represents. It's culture, it's everything. So at the same time, I respect the mask, but at the same time, yes, why not? I would like to unmask a luchador sometime too.
Sí le gustaría, pero lo mismo, o sea, sí le gustaría tenerlo alguna vez, pero respeta mucho la historia y todo el legado que representa, que incluso en alguna de esas se podría hacer una justa de máscara contra cabellera, tiene una larga cabellera que se está dejando crecer, entonces podría ser una de esas, pero respeta mucho la tradición mexicana y lo que se maneja acá, pero por supuesto que sí le gustaría tener una máscara.
I have a question about, you change your gimmick. Your gimmick at Raw was the peaceful guy and whatever, and you go to SmackDown and you change your gimmick and you go to the main event and they start looking at you. What do a guy like Sami Zayn has to do with even changing his gimmick? He doesn't have the same opportunities like another guy should have. What do you think about that?
His opportunity will come. Cream always rises to the top. It's just a matter of time. He just needs to stay focused, continue doing what he's doing. He puts on excellent matches. He's a hard worker. And, when you're working hard, you cannot be denied. It's only a matter of time. And, I do definitely see Sami Zayn stepping up to that main roster 100%. It's just a matter of time.
Bueno, justamente él cambió su gimmick de ser una persona completamente pacífica, ahorita que ya es un heel y todo lo que él ha tenido, dice, para Sami Zayn no le ha funcionado tan bien. Entonces, ¿qué crees que podría pasar? Porque no está pasando. Y lo que habla Jinder es que no, que sí va a pasar, no ha tenido realmente ahorita el éxito, ahorita está en una transformación, pero que es una persona muy talentosa. Y cuando alguien es talentoso, eventualmente solo es una cuestión de tiempo para lograr ser grande.
Si te pudieras fijar en ese momento, de aquí a 3-4 meses, una meta de ensueño para WrestleMania, ¿cuál sería esa meta? Y del elenco actual, ¿quién sería su oponente, ¿no? Para esa meta?
What would be your goal for WrestleMania? Imagine that you're going to arrive there for months.
Yes.
And who would you like to face in that case?
My goal is to be WWE champion going into WrestleMania, and my dream opponent is John Cena. He's synonymous with WWE. When you say WWE, you think John Cena, even still to this day. And I want to be that guy. And the only way for me to be that guy is to defeat John Cena at an event like WrestleMania. I know this WrestleMania is going to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Last year was the most watched WrestleMania in history. And I know this one is going to be even bigger. And imagine the main event, the modern day Maharaja versus John Cena. And I know John Cena, 16-time world champion. He's looking to become 17-time world champion and hold that record. But that's not going to happen on my watch.
Justamente su meta es ser campeón, para llegar a WrestleMania como campeón. Y el oponente del sueño sería John Cena. Cuando piensas en la WWE, piensas en John Cena. John Cena sigue siendo la gran estrella y él lo quiere vencer. Él quiere estar ahí como campeón y poder derrotarlo y sentar lo que es el Modern Day Maharaja. Justamente habla de eso y también menciona que sí esperaría que se dé ese combate. John Cena quiere ser campeón por 17 veces, como ahorita es 16, pero que él no lo va a permitir, no en su reinado.
That all depends on me, the hard work that I'm putting in. Nothing is given to anybody in WWE. You have to earn it. And I'm going to continue to work hard. I'm going to continue to improve in and outside of the ring and ensure that I stay at this level. I want to even be more level, higher level. And, I want to face the top competition. I unfortunately lost my match against Brock Lesnar, which, would have been a big match. I mean, I definitely want to have another match with Brock Lesnar, even at WrestleMania. That would be awesome. But I foresee myself, I'm still young, I'm only 31 years old. And I'm not even hit my prime yet. A lot of the superstars, they hit their prime when they're about 35, even some guys closer to 40. So I'm going to continue to improve, and I know I have a long career ahead of me. And now I'm more focused than ever. As when I came to WWE, first time, I was very young. I was 23, 24 years old. And I lost focus. I'll be first to admit, I lost focus. I did not deserve to be in a high spot because I was not responsible. I wasn't taking it seriously. I wasn't focused on improving. I just became content. Content means just, I'm happy where I am. Yes. And in WWE, you cannot be like this. Now I'm hungry than ever because when I got released, I said, if I had many regrets, like, I didn't give 100%, I didn't try. So I said, if I ever go back to WWE, that's it, 100% every single day. And that's exactly what I'm going to continue to do for as long as WWE allows me to be here, and as long as I stay healthy, as long as I stay motivated, and stay hungry, most of all.
Preguntó si ya había llegado a su tope de la carrera y qué seguía después de eso. Justamente diciendo, no he llegado a mi tope, sí entiendo que no tuve el combate con Brock Lesnar, que perdió el campeonato, todo lo que sucedió, pero al contrario, él está muy hambriento y él va a ir por más. Algunos alcanzan su mejor momento a los 40, algunos lo alcanzan a los 30, depende de cada uno de su estilo, pero él está apenas empezando, se está justamente forzando. Dice que llegó muy joven a la WWE cuando tenía 24 años, en ese momento no estaba concentrado, no lo tomó en serio, estaba feliz como no estaba, y cuando lo liberaron se hizo una promesa, que era que si regresaba iba a regresar más enfocado que nunca. Ahora que regresó está más enfocado que nunca, está hambriento y está a la altura y va a hacer todo por seguir y ser más campeón, tener mejores eventos, y está ahorita en esa cuestión y lo va a seguir haciendo todo el tiempo que pueda mientras esté saludable, mientras tenga toda la hambre y mientras esté feliz con lo que está realizando, y espera que todo esto pueda ser en la WWE si esas condiciones se cumplen y si la WWE también se lo permite.